Well, well, it was 3 months, 2 months, since I made a video 5 days ago, and I apologize, to my viewers out there, wherever you are. I apologized 5 days ago or a week ago because I hadn't looked at the comments to see, hadn't looked at the comments period, on the channel, and if there were any comments pointing towards a possible solution or anything like that, I wouldn't know because I hadn't read them, and I felt bad about that. And I promised that I would go read the comments and catch up. So I did that this evening, and as I expected, there were no useful or meaningful or serious or substantive comments helpful to my predicament, what I'm going through, and most of it is distraction. So there's nothing that's, I guess the word's fruitful. There's no fruitful discussion happening in the last, since I had my channel. There's been people that have come on. Sawyer Mac is still trying to distract on the channel. Cleona McBride, I would call a distraction. People that are saying obviously people saying I have a mental issue are distracting from the story because it's attacking my credibility without any substance to back it up, and also without it's attacking my credibility, and at the same time not giving my conclusions or evidence, or the method that I obtained the evidence, any credibility, any time of day, any discourse. So it's a distraction for that. And then there's the people that are saying that they hope that I'm doing well, that I look sad, or any of that. That's almost the same type of distraction. So maybe that's being a bit of a bitch on my part, but I don't think it's too much to ask for the viewers out there to confirm or not whether my evidence has substance, whether the conclusions I have made have substance and are logical. I'm not getting anything, and I had one person say that something was wrong down there, but didn't go into any kind of details. So I'm still waiting for that, and I haven't done anything to determine whether the viewership is increasing, or at least increasing in the context of people talking about my channel to other people. So I had started telling my viewers to share the channel with others, almost from the beginning that the channel was created, because I realized that in Thailand and maybe perhaps the rest of Asia, it's sort of difficult to talk or to share your beliefs, talk about or share your beliefs with a potential malpractice case, or at least a doctor that has done something bad or wrong or nefarious. What was I going to go with this? It's about, I'm not going to say what time it is. I'm tired. What was I saying? I said something about Asia and about people there not likely to say what's on their mind. That's going to be perceived as talking bad about a doctor or defaming a doctor, or even helping publicize anything that would defame a doctor. So, and I mentioned Asia because I was talking about people not wanting to talk bad about, not wanting to discuss my story. I wish I could yell out there for help, but that's just the nature of these videos. They're live. They aren't edited, and I believe that's the way it should be. So I haven't edited any of my videos since I started this channel. I have deleted videos that I felt caught me at a bad time, and some of the videos I just put up anyways. So when people say I might be might be sad or might be depressed, I definitely am going through something that most people haven't gone through, and my ability to communicate through the public forum and do it without any script, in front of me. Just do it off the cuff, or off the cuff. It's truthful, but it's just I'm not really doing it in a structured manner. So the intentions has been for a few months now, or at least maybe a year, to make it more structured, to be have a better quality recording. So anyways, I think you'll find most people that do these videos have the same problem. They can get lost in their thought process, and not having someone on the other side to say, hey, you were at this point, so that you can go back and continue where you left off, or where you branched off, is hard to do. So okay, so then you go down a branch and you say, well, I don't remember how I got here. So then you you go back further and say, can I remember what the video is about? And then sometimes you can re-establish the path. And I'm a software engineer, so I kind of deal with that kind of terminology, path of execution, software path, decision tree, that kind of thing. So we were talking about the comments on my channel, and how over the last year, there's been no serious discussion started by anyone to the technical aspects of the evidence I put forward and the conclusions that I've drawn from the evidence. And then I may have been mentioning Asia because I wouldn't expect comments from that area of the world. And when I say that area of the world, I'm talking about Thai Visa Forum online, which is a forum for foreigners or anybody that's interested in something about Thailand. And I did post a couple of messages there indicating my problem, and I was searching for a lawyer, and people wanted to know what I was searching a lawyer for. They didn't believe that I had gotten hurt by a doctor. They wanted to know how I got hurt by a doctor. And once we dug deeper and deeper, they eventually had to ban me from participating because they knew that I was possibly telling the truth, and they didn't want anyone else to know. I might even say they didn't want to know the truth. Maybe they already knew it. So anyways, there isn't anyone that's been willing to challenge me on my conclusions or the evidence I put forward. So I have to think that, well, of course I know that the video of me pulling on my groin is very convincing. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't want anything bad to happen to Dr. Suporn. I would imagine there's a lot of people that are pissed at what he's done. I would imagine Sophie is the admin for Dr. Suporn. I don't know her last name. Isn't that interesting? I put all my faith into a person that I didn't know her full name, didn't know who she was, don't even know what she looks like, as a go-between between me and the Dr. Suporn clinic, a person that was responsible for setting up my surgery in Thailand, and all the communication that was happening and happened afterwards went through this person called Sophie. Again, I guess maybe I lost my train of thought there, but I'm working full time. I'm an engineer. Obviously transgendered, maybe not obviously, but this channel is about a sex change surgery, a sex change surgeon, and the aftermath of a malpractice situation after the surgery. So obviously I'm transgendered. My job, I've got a good paying job. At least it beats being unemployed. I've made more, and I'm functioning in that job rather well. That's with the exception of some transphobia, I guess is the word, like most places, but in the part of the country where I'm at, you could say it's a bit worse than normal. That could be another discussion, but taking that into consideration, I think I'm technically and competently I'm doing well, at least compared to the other engineers that are on the team. So you're always comparing yourself, because no one really has an absolute value for competency. It's always in relation to who you're working with, who you're working for. So I'm doing well in that regard, and I'm not letting it get to my head. It's simply from the fact that I've been doing the work that I'm doing for a long time, and I've been doing it in a niche area. So and it's my own doing. I haven't really. I mean, it's been me accepting the jobs that people have come in and asked me about joining, or partaking in, and so I think I'm probably boring my viewers. If you guys want to leave, you can. I've said everything I wanted to say. That I spent 2 hours, maybe 3, going through all the comments, and as I said 5 days ago, it was really hard. There was a lot of crap. There was a lot of nasty stuff, and to read that and know that, and even though I know that it's not me, having to read it and having to hear what others are saying towards me is very very difficult and very painful. So I guess that's why I've procrastinated in responding to the comments or even reading them. I've been truthful about not reading them, so I'm surprised there hasn't been any that many comments, since I obviously wasn't posting videos for a while. I believe I did make the video last week in response to about 3 or 4. It was like a flurry of comments that came up, and maybe they came up afterwards. I could be wrong on that, but something got me interested in the channel again. I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was just sitting there thinking I hadn't done one in a while, and I don't want to let it get 6 months down the road. And I know that there's like a momentum thing with the channel. It seems like the more frequently I do it, the better my credibility gets, or something. Not that I'm really trying hard to get my credibility up. I want to seem credible to my viewers. I care about my credibility, but I know that I'm telling the truth too. So I know I have things to do in my life that are important, and I have to balance that with telling my story. So I'm going to let you go, and again, not too much information. I think it was a kind of interesting video that I just did. Maybe we did, because you're watching. I feel like I was able to communicate well what's going on in my life and how I'm feeling about it, and some of the philosophy that's going on out there in the world. So I'm going to let you go with that. It'd be interesting to compare how I'm doing now with how I was doing when I was unemployed 6 months ago. I was telling somebody the other day that I'd rather be working hard than looking hard for work. No, I don't think I told him that. I told him that when you get unemployment and you're out of work and you have savings in the account, there's still a day of reckoning ahead. There's still a day where you have to find something because it won't last forever. And when that day comes, you're in the same boat as if you were working and deciding to be proactive and looking for another job if you're not happy where you're at or it's not working. Because that's how you become unemployed. You get fired or you get laid off, or in some cases you quit. I actually quit my last job. So, there's all kinds of reasons for quitting. So, although it's the reasons are less in this economy, but the reasons for quitting are less. There are less reasons for quitting. That they're still important reasons for quitting, but thank you and for watching. Thank you for watching. And my name is Stephanie Grow. I don't know what day this is. 1800 and something. I think the last video was 1805. It's definitely Tuesday, and this channel is about Dr. Suporn in Thailand, a Thai doctor who I saw 5 years ago this month. And I've spent 5 years with what I call an embalmed groin. It's tissue in my groin that I believe was subjected to a tissue preservative during post-op recovery, during an office visit in that recovery with Dr. Suporn. And I've come up with the term In Vivo Embalment because I'm still alive, and the embalmment was started while I was alive. And while I am still alive, the area of embalmment grows and gets larger, and eventually I believe I will die by kidney or liver failure, because those are the areas, those are the organs in the area of the near the area of embalmment. So okay, thank you for watching, and I will try to make another video soon. Thanks and have a good night. Bye.